Bullish Flux cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $3.24 and $7.07 by 2030. Market investigators accept Flux could reach $3.24 by 2025. Bearish Flux market cost expectation for 2022 is 57 cents. Flux presentation. Made to make the decentralization of the web more proactive and consistent, Flux utilizes what is called blockchain as a help. In this aid, we cover the different benefits that Flux offers of real value. For example, resource the executives, calculation administrations, and improvement administrations, to the extent that the reasonableness of the Flux token is a speculation. We likewise cover our Flux cost expectations so you can measure whether the token is a wise venture. What is Flux? The Flux network guarantees decentralization through its many highlights. Fluxos, for instance, fills in as a computational space for clients who have a stake in the local token, Flux, of the stage to run an improvement space. This onboards numerous financial backers and specialists in the cryptographic money to perform valuable administration capabilities on the Flux stage and influence advancement as they wish through the XDAO. The Flux token is all around surveyed regarding valuability, since other than the onboarding of clients with stakes in the activities of the stage, the Flux nodes people group controls the organization. Flux likewise guarantees interoperability by empowering the exchange of unified applications flawlessly onto Web3. The Flux token. The Flux token fills in as a marking cache as well as a motivation on the stage, filling in as a collateralizing component for Flux nodes. As the linchpin of the stage, Flux likewise empowers two-factor verification. As a multi-utility resource, the cost of the Flux token is extraordinarily dependent upon the interest for the administrations presented by the Flux stage. To guarantee consistency and satisfactory compensations for the best performing hubs on the stage, the Flux hash mining calculation and the no ICO rule, reasonableness as far as the biggest awards for the most weighty benefactors is guaranteed. Our Flux cost expectations likewise consider the strategy which parts block awards on the Flux chain, which expands the worth of the Flux token by delivering it scant in supply. How does the Flux arrange work? The Flux organization is planned remembering empowering decentralization, interoperability, and keeping up with security even through the contribution of outsiders on the organization. The elements which empower the stage's prevalent working are Flux nodes. The essential parts of the Flux organization are the Flux nodes, since they empower the procedure on the stage in a protected way. Various equipment are viable with Flux nodes, for example, cloud-based, ARM64, VPS and exposed metal servers, empowering a variety of clients and being the purpose for the 2,000-plus hubs utilized by the organization. Fluxos. The second element that is fundamental for the operability of Flux is its cloud-working computational framework that guarantees interoperability. By empowering clients from different stages to have the option to get to assets, really look at hubs, and even decision on network overhauls, since it is viable with most blockchains as well as Dockerized applications. Since programming interface access and highlights are empowered along most organizations, the cost expectations of Flux see a vertical pattern as interest for such elements increments across the digital money market. Flux organization Zelcore. Finally, Zelcore is effectively integratable on Flux and fills in as the organization's multi-resource wallet. Zelcore empowers clients to store, send, and get tokens. It guarantees total security since just the clients approach their stakes. Flux Essential Investigation. Clients on the Flux stage benefit from a plenty of blockchain arrangements. Stay away from mistakes, malware, and save programming time, all on an enhanced base layer and for a minimal expense. A portion of the elements that make the eventual fate of our Flux cost expectations look brilliant are uninvolved prizes framework. Both GPU diggers and hub administrators are compensated for the mining work they embrace, frequently split similarly between the two gatherings. Latent prizes are gotten by means of a client working a hub through the execution of a savvy contract on the stage or mining by supervising record exchanges and approving them. Local area-driven, interoperative advancement models. For DApp designers, Flux guarantees an energetic and exceptional local area. Clients and designers on the stage can flawlessly coordinate the cutting-edge, energetic elements of the Flux onto other blockchain applications. The stage even guarantees that outsiders can securely add to the organization, a component that different stages have missed the mark regarding keeping up with without compromising the organization's security. The elevated degree of execution of the organization as well as its availability have been noted by different watchers. Thus are Flux cost forecasts reflecting positive patterns in the stage's worth. DEFI reception is additionally made exorbitantly simple through the Flux stage, since advancement in current frameworks and similarity with different organizations is kept up with. Flux current cost. Flux is right now worth 72 cents USD. Flux has moved 1.39% as of now with an exchanging volume of $11,911,161. Flux is right now positioned 143 among all digital currencies with a market capitalization of $201,176,630 USD. Flux Value Expectation 2022. Flux, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. The Flux cost estimate for 2022 expects a huge expansion in the year's last part, perhaps coming to $1.08. Similarly, as with other cryptographic forms of money, the ascent will be continuous, yet no extensive drops are normal. Averaging $1.01 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is possible soon given expected coordinated efforts and headways. Flux is supposed to have a base worth of 86 cents. Flux Value Expectation 2023. In 2023, Flux cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the likely declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of Flux will before long outperform $1.80. Be that as it may, we ought to stand by to check whether the Flux's overall strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Flux will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $1.44 and a typical exchanging cost of $1.59. Flux Value Expectation 2024. Assuming the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $2.52 and Flux might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. Flux is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $2.31 and a low of $2.16 in 2024. Flux Value Expectation 2025. Assuming Flux effectively supports market feeling among digital money lovers, the Flux coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Flux will be green in 2025. The Flux is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual cash will be valued at $3.24, with a base cost of $2.88 and a typical cost of $3.03. Flux Value Expectation 2026. After some broad determining and specialized investigation, we gauge the Flux cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $3.75 by 2026, with a base cost of $3.60 anticipated before the year's end. Moreover, Flux has a greatest value worth of $3.97. Flux Value Expectation 2027. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $4.47. On the off chance that Flux figures out how to break the safe level in 2027, we could see a most extreme cost of $4.69. Neglecting to accumulate the help Flux needs by 2027 could bring about a low of $4.33. Flux Value Expectation 2028. While Flux is endeavoring towards interoperability,